My inspiration for today's video is the emails I'm getting from you guys every day. I'm getting a lot of emails every day mentioning, is it possible to get a job abroad when you're sitting in India or maybe some other Asian country? Let me tell you, many of you say that I applied 100 jobs, I applied 200 jobs, or even more. I'm not getting a single interview call. I'm so much skilled. Still, employers are not interested to talk to me. And much more questions as you see on the screen right now. Hi guys, this is Sandeep Khaira and you're watching Conical Education. Before we proceed further, let me remind you to subscribe below and enable the bell notification so that you don't miss any updates on this channel. You can also follow me on my social media pages. Links for all of them are given in the description below. Let's dive into today's video. I'm sure after watching today's video, many of you will think to restart your job search process. Let me ask you a few questions. Are you applying for the right jobs? Are you following the right approaches to apply for those jobs? Are you reaching out to the right companies? Or are you talking to the right people? Or are you looking for the job at the right place? Or have you researched about the job search process? How does it work in Western countries especially? Let me tell you, when you apply for a job, you have to answer three questions. What you do, how you do, and why you do what you do. So if you answer all these questions correctly, I'm sure chances are very high you get those interview calls. So we are going to talk about these what, why and how in this video so you understand them better and apply for those jobs in a better way, answer these questions in a better way to get those interview calls you deserve. Let us talk about the first question. What do you do? Basically, you are a software developer, you are a test analyst, you are an automation test engineer, you are into sales, you are into supply chain or any other field. Doesn't matter whether it's a tech field or doesn't matter it's a non-tech field. So the answer to this question will mention what exactly are you doing in your day-to-day work when you are working at your current employer. You played a critical role in your current organization, in your current team, or in your current product or service you are offering, right? You are working as a software developer, you are working as a software tester, you are into sales, you are into marketing, you are into partner management, you are into supply chain, or you are handling the vendors, whatsoever. So what are you doing? You are making every effort to make this product successful. You have helped your employer to increase the sales by 30%. You have helped your employer to develop a product, or you have automated a process which has helped your employer to have a better product in the market. So you have a great contribution in that. You have developed 10 software applications. You have automated the testing for 10 different software applications. You are handling 15 different accounts when you are working into sales. You are handling 20 different vendors when you are working into the supply chain or vendor management. And finally, you are talking about the results you got when you are working into these things. The product is so much successful in the market. The product is flying in the market. You have contributed so much in that product through your skills, whether it's innovation, whether it's technical, whether it's communication, or some other skills. Before I proceed further, let me mention that in case you are struggling to get the interview calls from European employers, whether it is Netherlands, Germany, Ireland, UK, Sweden, Denmark, or some other country, then you can register for my free live masterclass by visiting the link displayed on the screen. Here I will be sharing how you can get the interview calls from those employers when you are located outside Europe. I have also left the registration link in the description box below. So you can also register from there by clicking the link below. Let's proceed further into the video. Now the next question. How you do? Let me tell you, when you guys talk about how you do, I'm sure many of you don't know what you are doing, how you are doing it. For example, we are talking about a sales guy who is working to sell the product in the market, to reach out to the clients and having a sales pitch or maybe talking to the prospects. Then the person knows how to sell, what is the product and all that. But somebody asked him a little bit deeper question, how this product has been developed. The person doesn't have the answer. Though I know he's a sales guy, so he doesn't know how the technicalities are working behind the scenes, but at least you must have the knowledge at the high level how the product has been designed. Same goes for the software developers, same goes for the software testers, same goes for the other profiles, investment bankers, or whatsoever field you are working in. So you must not only know what you do, you must also know as an organization what is your organization doing, how is it doing, and how is it beneficial for the people in the market, for the users out there in the market. So when you answer the question how you do, some of you might mention, okay, I'm a certified professional, whether it's sales, marketing, tech, non-tech. Or some of you would say that I hold a bachelor degree, I hold a master degree, I hold a specialization in that. Some of you might say that currently I'm working in this organization, working on these processes, developing the applications, testing the applications, contributing in the marketing and sales. I'm collecting the leads and then talking to those leads and then converting those leads into customers. So whatever you are doing, you know each and every step, you know how the flow works, you know when the next step has to be taken, you know when you have to stop doing what you are doing, you know that what you have to continue doing, or you know that what you have to repeat doing, or you have to automate something, or you don't have to automate anything. So it depends on the situation, depends on your experiences, depends on the product and service you are working on. So you know what exactly you are doing and how you are doing. So that's how you answer to the employer how you are doing what you are doing. Now when it comes to answering the third question, why you are doing what you are doing, so I'm sure only very few of you know that why you are doing what you are doing. Okay, so this question can be subdivided into two parts. First, in the context of your own self as a person. Second, in context of the organization you are applying for the job to. Okay, so first we talk about your own self. Why do you work as an automation test engineer? Why do you work as a sales guy? Why do you work into supply chain? Why do you work into hospitality? Why are you working as a business analyst? Do you have the answers to these questions? Do you know why did you apply for this job at the first place? Maybe why did you apply for the job in this organization in this particular role? As of now, when you go on the job sites, there are 1,000 jobs available in your profile in particular country as of today. And then why particularly you applied for this role? Why particularly you applied at this company? You must know answers to these questions. Let me tell you, when I say 1,000 jobs are available, then what is so special about you? There are so many candidates applying for those jobs. And I say so many job applications, I mean here 1,000 or maybe 100,000 job applications coming out to the employers who are located in Germany. There are many more countries, I'm just mentioning Germany here. 100,000 applications are coming to the employers from all across the Europe, from all across all over the world. Then why they should talk to you? If you justify that, why you applied for this job at the first place, why this company, why this technology, why this role, then definitely you have better chances to get those interview calls. You must have inspiring answers for the employer why you are inspired to apply for this job. What will you do when you join in this organization? What are you expecting? And how is it going to change for the employer? Definitely, there are so many professionals, as I said, all of them are technically strong, even more stronger than you, but still employer might be interested to talk to you even you are less technical, just because you are more inspired. So you have to show your inspiration why you applied for this particular job, why you applied at this company. Then only hiring managers, employers, interviewers, recruiters will be interested to talk to you. The second part of the question, why you applied for this job, as I said, is in context of the employer. Do you even know that why this company exists? Do you even know that why the products and services company is selling or company is offering even exist? What is the inspiration behind? Are you inspired by that reason? Do you have a common connection to that inspiration? And why do you think you have the common connection? Do you have that evidence which show that you have that common connection to that inspiration, to that product, to that service, or to that organization? So you have to really go very deep, you have to analyze very deeply, you have to analyze about the organization at the core. You have to look inside yourself and see there is a match or not. And once you find that match, once you find those examples, what you are currently doing, and you justify with those examples that you are the person who is the right fit and why you think you are the right fit for that kind of role. So you must really focus on these things to get those interview calls. Once you start answering these questions through your job applications, through your CV, through your cover letter, and in the interview process, then I can tell you nobody can stop you from getting hired by that employer. And once these employers know you also believe in the same thing what employer believes, and they know that you will do anything to make this happen what the employer is working on. It doesn't matter whether it's day, night, evening, or whatsoever. You will make any effort to make it happen. You will go out of the way. You will think out of the box. And this is the kind of inspiration employer is looking for. And you have to justify with this level of inspiration why you applied at this company, why you applied for this job. So before even starting your application process, when you are applying for a job, make sure to research enough about the product, about the company, about the services, and think back about your profile and find that match, and then start applying for that job based on that match, and show that match so that employer is convinced by your application. And why I'm talking about all these things, maybe you are hearing all this for the first time. When I talk about the job search process in the Asian countries, especially in India, then interviews are not focused on these kind of things, at least at most of the employers. Some of the employers are focusing on these things, on soft skills, on your inspiration, your motivation when they are interviewing you. So that's not your mistake. You haven't heard about such thing before, right? When you are applying for the job in India or some other Asian countries. Only some of the employers are focusing on that why part. Now you are searching for the job in Western countries, and whatever I have shared here in this video is not only applicable to Europe. You can even talk about North America, Australia, New Zealand, or some other Western country. The process will remain same. So you just have to focus on why, what, and how, and why is the core which nobody answers. So to get those interview calls, focus on that why and justify with your why. You will definitely get those interview calls. This is all I have in today's video. Give a thumbs up or comment below, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Have a good day.